Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I think I'm going to mix it up a bit, and this time I'm actually going to do a card trick. Now, I love this card trick. I've taken inspiration from another card trick by another person. I'll link them in the description. And I think this trick is wonderful because it's a completely impromptu card trick. You can do it with a borrowed deck of cards, whatever you want, and you just get great reactions, and it's really hard to mess this one up. I've edited it slightly from their version to make it so that this card trick is a lot easier to perform and harder to give away the trick. Alright, now I'm just going to get on with the performance. Now, you can start with any borrowed deck of cards, whatever you want. I'm just going to shuffle this. Alright, now, what I'm going to start out with is just doing out these cards, and you can tell me to pick any card you want. Alright, say you pick this one. I'm going to put that here, and then I'm just going to show this card to the camera. No idea what it is. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go like this. You can say stop whenever you want. So say, alright. So say you say stop. Oh my god, I'm such a mess today. Say you say stop here. Okay? Now I'm just going to take that card, put it on here, and just get it lost in the middle of the deck. Now I can just give it some cuts, whatever I want. Now, I'm gonna go through these cards and look for some possible candidates for what your card might be. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick out some cards. Okay, that might work. There we go. This and say this one. All right. Now I've got my 5 possible selections for your card. I'm gonna layer these right on top, face up. And I'm going to bring half of the cards over here, all right? So I'm just left with a good half of the deck, okay? Now, I'm going to start showing these cards. So we have the King of Clubs, we have the 6 of Spades, we have the 10 of Diamonds, we have the 2 of Diamonds, and we have the 8 of Clubs. Now, I'm going to set these 5 cards down here, just put the rest of the cards back over there. And now, I'm going to take these 5 cards behind my back, all right? Alright, now, what was your card? The 10 of Diamonds. Is that what you say? Alright, let's see here. Seems the 10 of Diamonds is not there. Well, you're probably wondering, where is the 10 of Diamonds? Well, if we look in this pack, the 10 of Diamonds is right there in the middle of the deck. Now, I hope you enjoyed this performance, and now I will get right on to the explanation. Alrighty, now I'm going to start with the explanation portion of this video. Now, there is one major trick at the beginning, which basically sets the deck up for the rest of the trick. Now, what that is you're going to be doing a riffle shuffle like this, and when you go like this, you're just going to peer. So when you split off the half, okay, so riffle down with your thumb, stop here or wherever you want, and then when you take this off, you're just gonna, don't make it obvious, but you're just gonna peek at this card. Okay, so the 8 of Clubs, that's gonna be our bottom card, because when we riffle, we're gonna start with that 8 of Clubs on the bottom, and then we're just gonna deal on top of that. All right, so they're gonna think the deck is all shuffled. Now, this is how we figure out what their card is in the middle of the trick. What we're gonna do now, ask them where it is. If they pick a random card, that's great. If they're going to try and be tricky, you know, take the bottom card. Try and mix you up a bit. In this case, the 8 of Clubs. Then we get to skip a whole part. And actually, we just already know what their card is. Because if they just take the bottom card, we know, all right, their card is the 8 of Clubs. Now, you're just going to deal through these cards, kind of like this. Ask them when you should stop. So they say stop here. Now, we're going to take this card. Let's see what it is. The Jack of Spades, okay? We're going to put that here. And now, the bottom card is a random thing, but the bottom card on this is the 8 of Clubs, right? Now, we're just going to put that on top. And now, we put the 8 of Clubs on top, and their card, the Jack of Spades, on the bottom. Now, when we go through these cards, what you're going to do is just take out 2 random cards. You're not going to know where their card is right now, so like this and this. And then, what you're going to look for is your 8 of Clubs, all right? You take their card, the Jack of Spades, which is underneath it, and put it there. I forgot to mention, you can also give the deck cuts. After you put it in the middle, you can just cut up the deck it won't affect the position of their card. Now we're just going to get 2 more random cards. The only card we care about is the card in the center, or the third card, which is this one, and that's their selection. Alright, now you're just going to lay these 5 cards on top, and then you're just going to split off half the cards around over there. It doesn't have to be perfectly half, just a good amount so that you can take your thumb and middle finger, pinch it like this. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to take your thumb like this, just slide off this card into these fingers. Okay, so you're just slide that off. You're going to slide off this, and now you're going to bring forward. Once you get to their card, you're going to bring forward these fingers, and they're going to lay their card slightly onto those fingers. See that? So I'm just layering them like that. And now I'm just going to slide this under the deck. And now, I'm filming! Alright, so once we get to their card, what we're going to do is we're going to slide it off onto these fingers that we're going to bring back. Alright, just like that. And then we're going to push it forward and then just slide it under these cards like that. Make it very discreet. This is in the same motion of peeling off the 4th card. So you go like this. Deliver their card on the bottom. This is going to be face up on a face down deck. Put it there, and then you're going to slide off the 4th card, covering where the 3rd card would be, and then slide this off. So this motion is very hard to pick up on, surprisingly. When you're doing it, you might think it's really obvious, but it's actually really hard for them to pick up on. They don't usually pay attention to that. And then you're going to be loading their card, the Jack of Spades in this case, right onto this deck, and then that's putting it face up in the middle of the deck. Now you're just going to take these 4 cards, you're going to call it 5 cards. You say, I'm going to take these 5 cards behind my back. And then they're going to think you're doing some magic stuff. Then what you do is you're going to bring forward these cards. You're going to ask them, all right, what was your card? They'll say the Jack of Spades. What you're going to do now is just take these cards, lay them down, and show that it's not there. And you're like, all right, but it's not behind my back or anything like that, because it's actually in the middle of the deck. Now, I really love this card trick because it's so easy to do. You can do it whenever you want, and people just don't pick up on it. So it's great. You can fool lots of people. Yeah, I just think this is a wonderful card trick, so I want to share it with the world in this video. See ya! Okay.